President Donald Trump has hit back at China by announcing new higher tariffs on imports, escalating a mounting trade war between the two nations. Photo, AFP. In a series of tweets on Friday, Mr. Trump announced an additional tariff increase of 5% on imports from China. The move came hours after the president hit out at Chinese plans to hit $75 billion, 117 billion New Zealand dollars, of U.S. goods with duties. Mr. Trump described their action as politically motivated, and has accused them of taking advantage of the U.S. Sadly, past administrations have allowed China to get so far ahead of fair and balanced trade that it has become a great burden to the American taxpayer, Mr. Trump tweeted. As president, I can no longer allow this to happen. Mr. Trump has also said he had hereby ordered American companies to look for alternatives to China and suggested they make products in the U.S. instead. Earlier, China unveiled plans to increase duties between 5% and 10% on more than 5,000 U.S. products including agricultural goods, aircraft and crude oil. It will also reimpose a suspended 25% duty on U.S. car imports. The new tariffs, set to affect about $75 billion, 117 billion New Zealand dollars, of U.S. goods, will be imposed in two stages on the 1st of September and the 15th of December. What has Trump announced? In a series of Friday evening tweets, Mr. Trump said the U.S. would raise its tariffs on $250 billion, 390 New Zealand dollars and 40 cents, of Chinese imports from 25% to 30% starting on the 1st of October. He also said planned tariffs on $300 billion, 468 New Zealand dollars and 40 cents, of other Chinese goods will now be 15% instead of 10%. President Trump unveiled the 10% tariff plan on the 1st of August, blaming China for not following through on promises to buy more American agricultural products. Those tariffs, imposed on items like electronics and clothing, were expected to be introduced at the beginning of September, but some have been delayed until mid-December to avoid hitting U.S. Christmas shoppers. The latest developments in the trade war have sent global financial markets tumbling. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost more than 620 points, or 2.4%, on Friday, while London's FTSE 100 and the German DAX also turned negative. On Friday, Mr. Trump turned his fire against the head of the U.S. Central Bank, Jerome Powell, after he spoke out about the economic risks of a trade war. In a tweet, the president went as far to question whether Federal Reserve Chairman was a greater enemy than China's leader Xi Jinping. BBC lets block ads.